Let's go. Good people, what's happening with it? It's your man, Big Arch, also known as Archie Hill, and welcome to Archie Hill's Answer. My answer to most of life's challenges is self-love, also known as self-discipline, motivational MC, inspirational storyteller. I like to tell stories and spit lyrics that are entertaining and hopefully informative at the same time. That's usually how I start my little thing off. Now with the situation that's going on right now with the protests in the streets over what happened to the brother when they choked him up with the knee on him, killed him, right there on live for everybody to see it in the street, nonchalant. I'm old enough to remember the 92. I was in that. I was in the 92 uprising when everybody came together for a while and we just, but this right here, I see a lot of people joining in this time. I see it's still finally starting to hit home for more people this time. Just the difference, I guess, in the generation of some shit happening like that back in 92 with us to right now, I'm noticing it's more of an interracial generation overall. So I can see something like this happening now with people like taking notice and feeling a certain way about it. I'm not here to judge that one way or the other. The more the merrier, if you're really sincere. That's all I say. But me, what I'm on right now, I'm just so kind of trying to stay focused on my thing right here because I feel like no matter what the outcome is after everything, it's still going to come down to you doing whatever you need to do. You feel me? So you got to have stuff in play. Yes, you have to have stuff in play for you that's don't matter what, just to be kind of ready for whatever might happen. Especially when you got a certain amount of people in control and running shit. So, that's all. But whatever come out on a good outcome, help however you can. And then, people going to always fight that fight. But I'm just saying, don't let that take you away so much that you don't stay focused on your personal responsibility, because that's the only really way you're going to be of help to anybody. The more you take personal responsibility, the more successful you can make yourself become. That way you have resources to fight. Because in the street, fighting only goes so far. Then you got to have resources and connections and be able to touch certain people directly where, you know what I mean? And you can do that by way of, you feel me? That's how you gain your status in the world where shit goes on. Because like I say, the street shit, it do its part too. With the protesting in the street, it do its part. But let's just say this. This is my belief that they foresaw everything that's going on right now. They foreseeing everything that's going on right now as far as that. They knew it was going to be some kind of response from the public after that video got out. And then don't immediately go for the high charge, fuck around. They knowing that's what that's going to make people do. This is just history repeating this. They knowing when that last straw, they be ready. Like sometimes we don't even take the bait, but they be ready. Every time they know oh, this is going to be one of them last straws that's going to be the powder keg that's going to make everybody go crazy, right? So they be knowing. This ain't shocking them. And then the people who businesses is getting destroyed and all that ain't really hurting them. Insurance gonna take care of that. Or even if it don't, that don't really help what we trying to do. So I don't have the answer to this. But one thing that I noticed the answer to police brutality is it ain't the police. It ain't the police. It ain't training. It ain't none of that shit that they always try to say it is. because it's the system. It's way bigger than any individual officer. You're going to always have shitty people. You know what I'm saying? But for them to have that kind of power to be able to murder somebody and get away with it, you can't afford to have that type of personnel. You don't think your superiors know what type of duty is? If you have any job, you know that you know what you can get away with and what you can't. Anybody who's ever had a job, y'all know what the rules are. Y'all might want to bend the rules a little bit, know what you can kind of get away with. And then you got some shit that you're not going to even fuck with that, because that's going to be instant fired and instant over if you do that. So most people with common sense, average sense, ain't going to even fuck around over there. I'm going to play right on the edge where I know I can kind of get away with some shit, but they can't afford to lose my shit fucking around. You feel me? So it's not taught from the academy that way. Like, my nigga, if y'all get caught doing some shit like this, where you fucking over people like this and killing people on the street, we gonna do that to you. Not know whenever that shit happened, the superiors be like, I didn't see him do nothing wrong. They followed the procedure. Don't nothing make me feel, that's what I hate them even worse. Fuck the police who did it. I hate when the other people watch the video and they ain't keeping it real, like, you knowing if that was your people on the ground getting done like that, you wouldn't say that. But for you to watch the video after the fact of somebody getting fucked up in a coat with everybody going heartstrings, if you got a heart, you're going to feel like, damn. And you still look at that, it was like, no, they did what I told them to do. That's basically what the captain be saying. If you don't go against it, yeah, they follow procedure. They let you know it's not the police officer. I mean, they dicks too, but they at the bottom of the food chain. They start way above them. It got to be a person that's at the top to be like, hey, no more of that shit. No more of that. Like, if I see that, I'm going to make an example out of you. And I'll let them know that coming out the academy. Hey, before y'all sign the contract, let me let y'all know this. I know motherfuckers used to be able to beat people and all that and get away with it. Okay, that's over. That's over. Now, this is how over it is. If somebody catch you on tape doing some police abuse or something like that, and we get proof that you was doing it, like, what the average person gonna look at that and be like, oh yeah, we firing you. And not only firing you, we gonna press charges against you for sure charges. And then we gonna give you double the time that a regular citizen get just because you got the license to kill and get away with it. So I'm gonna let you know that coming out the academy. Now, if you still want the job, sign up. Or if you don't think you can handle that, we understand. The same for everybody. Now, the people that's going to go out there knowing they're not going to do wrong and all that type of shit, it ain't like you ain't got no control over it. You do. Because some don't do it. Those are the type of people we need, the ones that don't do it. That's going to build a relationship back with the public again. So, the answer is that for police brutality, the higher ups gotta be willing to chop some heads off down here to let these niggas know, okay, that's over. Because the police still don't feel like it's over. They people still telling them, I don't give a fuck what they say. Keep doing that. Because they still doing it. Shoving the shit out of protesters and all that, ladies and all that, just still doing scandalous shit. They know they on camera. They know they on camera and they still doing it. Because they know they're not going to get in trouble when they go back to the office. They're going to get a high five. Good job. So I don't know who that would be. The commissioner, the chief, the captain, the sheriff. But one of them, they need to be disciplined. To let them know, to let everybody else know, no more. The mayor, whoever got to say it. Whoever gets to make that call, need to make that call. So that's what we should focus the energy in the direction of them. So, yeah, man. But be careful out there, man, because this is so crazy to me. Now I'm 50 years old and I can just look at it from a whole other perspective. It's like, it's just so blatant to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, almost like spitting in the person's face. Like, so you mean to tell me that in your police officer's eyes, I'm so dangerous that they'll kill me unarmed. An unarmed black man is going to be more likely to get killed than an armed white man. An unarmed black man has a way higher percentage of getting killed than an unarmed black man got a higher percentage to get killed than an armed white man. Like an armed white man with an AK-47 or AR-15 strapped on his back, standing in the police face, hollering at him. He ain't scary, but an unarmed black man, 5 against 1, probably got handcuffs on him and all that. He's so fearful for my life, I had to kill him. They make the black man just so. What's so crazy is back in the day we was subhuman. Back in the day we was subhuman, like we wouldn't be considered a human being. We went from that to being superhuman. Because even though we got him down, 5-on-1, we still felt he was enough of a threat where we had to kill him. I went from being not even a human being to a superhero, a mutant. And y'all more than likely gonna get killed. If y'all do get killed, y'all gonna get killed by another white person. The racist people I'm talking about. A white person is more than likely gonna get killed by another white person. A black person is more than likely gonna get killed by another black person. But they're just as likely to get killed by a white person too. Black people rarely kill white people. That shit would be all over the news if that was a statistic. You rarely hear of black on white, like black people killing white people. You rarely hear about that. You might hear about a black person breaking in a white person's house, but not to harm, to kill them, to rob you, to steal. But you rarely hear just of black people killing white people. That would make the news all the time, just so y'all can make it at least look even, if it was accurate. Whenever you hear like mass shooting or somebody like that, everybody's mind says, oh, that was a white man, more than likely, who did that. And most of the time, that's going to be true. Y'all would have to agree with that. I'm not making that up. Black people kill black people, white people kill white people. But white people also kill black people. So all I can say to my people is, we can start by just not, let's just get together. Let's stay together. Let's let this unite us for the long haul. Work together, group economics, and get our shit together. Take responsibility and work together. So whether they decide to play fair or not, we ain't even tripping off that. Because we working on a plan that's going to go around that. We got enough game for that. Because there's people that do it. Work within the system and make it work for you. You know? But yeah, man. You know, that was just me talking. I rarely get on topics like this. But yeah, it's still the same thing, though. Whatever's going on, don't let it take you away from your program. All right, good people. One.